If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. At their own 24-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Herbert going to throw on this first play. Checking it down, this one is caught.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
They fake the handoff. Now Herbert. To his tight end, the former Seahawk, Will Dissly. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It's a big one for the Chargers. A pickup of 44 yards. Herbert now on 1st down. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always...
That is... What a job on the scramble. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's the 3rd-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Play action here. Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. It'll set up the 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
There is his tight end, Disley. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's for the former Cardinal and Raven, it's Marquise Brown. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Henry. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Point after now from Dicker. He's got it. And the Chargers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out of the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They put Kelsey in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. We are through one. The Chargers out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Mahomes. And he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a strong first down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short. On play action, now Herbert hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Herbert to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On 1st down, they'll run it on the draw. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And
And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. To throw, it's Herbert. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will take over here at their own 12.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now, Mahomes. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. To throw is Mahomes. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
First and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. Here's a run going left. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Hey, Kappa.
Shotgun now for Herbert. And that is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Herbert to throw for it on fourth down. This is caught at the 2. 13 yards and a big exhale as they convert on fourth down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down, back at the 4. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Hayden Hurst, touchdown Chargers. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chargers will take a 21-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Buckner now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Davis now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
On first down, Herbert. That's to the tight end, Hurst. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes in the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. That's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. This throw taken in by Hurst. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So we have a 10-point game here at halftime as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half.
Cameron Baker to kick off for the Chargers.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Gray is the motion man here. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
Here's a 2nd and 9. To throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
What can you say about Isaiah Pacheco? Of course, a lot of his angry runs and aggressive style gets a lot of the notoriety, but his ability to also contribute in the passing game with 44 catches last year, this guy impacts that offense in a lot of different ways.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but Right now, they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Herbert to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
A pair of 1st downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Here's Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Herbert again. He connects with Disley. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will 76 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so that's whistled dead, and the ball gets placed at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Up the middle they go. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Hardman now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. First and 10 for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 55 yards on the game. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. A gain of 15 and a 1st down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. They go play action with Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up, taken down, sacked, back at the 5.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. They put Kelsey in motion. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Up the sideline to the 15. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Now a play fake. Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 45. line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
It's a gain of 12 there. First down, KC.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least...
And he will score again. Touchdown Chargers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers tack on one more to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
They're on the 29-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that one is caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Man in motion is Brown. Blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. Their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, Don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.
To win, to back ends.